Who do you need? This is your question.
Myself.
She's way ahead of me.
I don't know.
We spend a lot of time thinking about a different question. What do I need? What is the thing that's going to get me where I want to go? What's the product, the service, the course, the book, the hashtag? What are we consuming that's going to catapult us in our growth, in our transformation, in our business, whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish? We have to shift from a mindset of consuming to connecting. So think about this question: who do you need? Now, what if I told you that the person you need is already in your network? What if I told you the person that you need to catapult yourself forward in your growth, your healing, is here in this room? How would that shift your attention and your intention? If you knew that the person that you need that's going to get you where you want to go is right here, what would change? How would you show up differently? Would you sit at the table and scroll on your phone over lunch? Or would you connect deeply with the person sitting next to you? How would you show up for yourself? How would you show up as you're listening to these speakers that are giving you some amazing wisdom? Will you be honest with yourself about where you can use the support that's being offered here today? So to shift from consuming to connecting, to really live an intentional life, we have to be aware of our intention and our attention. Your energy is their first impression. They notice your energy, and by they I mean everyone, before you even open your mouth and say anything. So if we can get into the practice of grounding ourselves, connecting inward before we connect outward, it can help us to cultivate more meaningful connection. And we can do this in multiple areas of our lives. We often tend to compartmentalize connection. Well, I'm going to connect inward when I go to yoga class, or I go to church, or I go home at the end of the day and I can sit down finally. That's good, but what if we could find these micro moments of connection throughout our day, every time you're getting ready to go in and connect with another person? How might that shift your relationships? How might it shift your stress level? When we can connect in with ourselves and begin to build that self-trust and connect with our intuition, connect with the natural world, the best way to do this is standing outside in the sunshine where you can actually connect with nature at the same time. That's magic. Reminding ourselves that we are part of something bigger. And for the Zulu, they understand that connection is not just nice to have. It is vital to the health and the survival of the village. And so Sawubona is actually a way of life there. And the response is Shiboka. Shiboka, it means I am here. I exist for you. So they don't say hello and goodbye, they say Sawubona, Shiboka. Now, imagine how those children grow up with a sense of worth, knowing that their worth is not based on how they perform. Their worth is inherent in who they are. Now, I don't recommend that you walk up to strangers in North Carolina and say, I see you. They're going to think you're stalking them, so I don't recommend that. What I do recommend is that when you walk up to them and say, hello, how are you? Good to see you. That you feel this sense of Sawubona in your heart, and they will notice that genuine connection. They will remember how you made them feel.